Welcome back to Mac Talks Football. The date was 23rd of May 1974 and today the date is 14th of May 2025. It is 51 years since the words Bologna are champions were uttered last time, and finally it has happened. Bologna have won the Coppa Italia. They have defeated AC Milan in the final at the Stadio Olimpico, and nobody can say that they did not deserve to win this game, that they did not deserve to win this competition. I mean, they have been one of the most brilliant sides of the season, of the league this season. I mean, they have been incredible in Serie A and going in the competition as well. I mean, they have been brilliant. Speaking of the final, I mean, I would say it was a really entertaining final. It was sort of like, quite a head-to-head game. It was an end-to-end game. It was sort of the final that I really expected. I really did not expect that sort of a boring final. I expected a lot of goals, that I am going to be really, honest about. I really did think that we are going to get, a final which is going to have like a 3 or 4 goals in it. But as the way the game went, I sort of realized early on that we are not going to get that sort of a final. The game starts, and I think it was Milan who started, who started on the offensive. Bologna had a chance early on. They came quite close, but they were not really able to convert that. But after that, Milan really got into the game. They had majority of the possession. They controlled the game. They dictated the play as well. The movement for Milan, I mean, they were really good. They created a couple of great chances. I mean, they had a massive chance early on in the first half where they should have gone ahead, but they were just not really able to, put the ball back in the net. They had, 3 chances with a span of 9 seconds, but it was, sometimes when it is not your day, stuff like this happens, and that's what happened with Milan today. They had big chances when they were controlling the game in that first half, which I personally think they should have, really go ahead and taken the lead. Bologna, to their credit, they sat back. When they realize Milan are having the possession, they're trying to play their game. They want to control the game, and Bologna let them. I mean, Italiano was really good. Tactically, he let Milan have the ball, and he told his players to just sit back, relax, and absorb the pressure, and try to hit them on the counter. And that's what Bologna did. And as I said, they came close a couple of times in the first half, but they did not finish their chances. Second half comes in, and then they finally go ahead and finish the chance. I mean, David Indoy, you need to realize how smart he is and how brave he was to score that goal. When the ball comes to him, there are 3 players around him. He makes a dummy on the first attempt. 2 players go down. Then he goes ahead, and another defender is coming, but he still takes the shot and beats the goalkeeper. With all of these players coming at him, it was a very well, a work goal by David Indoy themselves, and that was it. That Bologna take the lead. And let's be very honest, like, Bologna came into this game as like the underdogs. They have not won a trophy in about 50 plus years. Milan are, of course, AC Milan. They're one of the giants of Italian football, and almost everybody sort of expected that Milan are going to go ahead and get the job done. Even though if you look at the way that the season has progressed, Bologna have been a better side. But sometimes when you come into this final, you need you need a history. You need that sort of people associate history with the teams that have already won it. So Milan came into the game with the favorite tags on their back, but on the day when it really mattered, unfortunately they were not really able to do that. Bologna, on the other hand, I think that really helped Bologna as well. As I said, like, they have not won a trophy for 50 plus years, so almost everybody thought that Milan are going to go ahead and get the job done, and it is going to be another a sad night for Bologna. So that sort of really freed their players, and I think Italiano, really, in my opinion, was the catalyst of change, if I'm being very honest with you. I'm not taking anything away from the players. I mean, they played their hearts out when they had to defend that 1 goal lead in the end, when Milan were throwing everybody in front, trying to get the equalizer. They defended like their lives depended on it. But I'll be very honest, I mean, Milan really did not, there's, apart from that first chance in that first half, that massive chance, apart from that, I really don't see, I'll be very honest, I don't think that Milan really created anything of substance that would have really hurt Bologna, if I'm being very honest with you. Whereas Bologna, when they did their job, I mean, they got the goal, and I cannot really blame Bologna again, they opted to their tactics, to just sit back and let Milan control the game, because now Milan are chasing the goal and Bologna have an advantage now. So the way that they set up the game, the way that they played, I mean, it was really good. I mean, to imagine at the start of the season, they lost Mota, they lost Calafiori, they lost Zirkzee. These were important a part of their squad, the manager that had done so much, that has achieved so much with them last season, to bring them here. And then two important players leaving them, and then nobody would have thought that their next season is going to be so great for them. I said at the start of the season, I remember when I was doing the preview, I said Italiano is going to be a really a great manager, but I did say that it might take them this year might be sort of a sort of a transitional year, and it might take them a couple of years to really get back to what happened to the dream that they had last year. But he has proven me wrong quite quickly. They have already won the Coppa Italia, which is, as I again say, like, they completely deserve it, and they are fighting to qualify for the Champions League yet again via the league phase as well. So I full credit to Italiano. I mean, sometimes you need a stroke of luck. The players that have left the players that have left, I mean, Calafiori, he has been immense for Arsenal, but unfortunately has been injured for majority of the season. Zirkzee the same. I mean, he has not really shown up shown at the Premier League. He's not been able to do what he was doing at Bologna, at Manchester United, and already Manchester United fans want him to be sold. Mota, we saw what happened to him at Juventus. He completely failed at Juventus, and he was not really able to live up to the name and achieve what he was doing at Bologna, and he has been sacked already. So the big names that left Bologna, unfortunately for them, it has not really worked out for them. Bologna, on the other hand, they are doing amazing, and I mean, this night is going to go down, of course, in the history of Bologna. 51 years it took. I mean, some of the fans, the fans who have grown up watching Bologna all their life have not seen them won a trophy, and finally they have won a trophy. I mean, it is basically like early on when Newcastle won the Carabao Cup, 55 years then since they had won the last trophy, and now Bologna have done the same thing, 51 plus years. These nights like these are why we as football fans, we love football, to see our team finally win something. It is that sort of emotion that nobody can explain. If you don't like football, nobody can explain it. Not even football, like if you're a sportsman, you see stuff like this and you automatically get happy. Apart from AC Milan fan, I think most of the neutral fans are going to be really happy for Bologna, because it is like 50 plus years. Saying this, it feels weird. So there are going to be fans who have been supporting them for 50 years. I mean, there's going to be some fan in the stand who was 6 years old when they last won the Coppa Italia, 6 years old or 5 years old, and since then he has supported his club and he has seen them not win a single thing, and now he's finally gonna go ahead and see them. He has seen them win again a trophy. So it's a massive night for Bologna. So many congratulations to Bologna, Italiano, all the players and the fans as well, and commiserations to AC Milan. Unfortunately, it's another year without a trophy, but reaching a final is also a big thing. But to be very honest, tonight is all about Bologna. So yeah, congratulations again, and a party away that celebrate all the night, and you totally deserve it. That's it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys thought of Bologna's performance. Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the season, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.